Hello guys, and welcome back again for the stream today. Looks like we finally got ourselves some new info about the new apps that we might get into the next Battlefield Season 2. And yeah, we got the details. As you guys know, they always leak faster than they should. Typical to Battlefield. So yeah, there we go. We actually have some leaks and some infos about it. So 2 new maps, and let's see what we got here is info from Battlefield Comps. By the way, it's officially. Let's go. So Battlefield 6 Community Update, Battlefield Lab Season 2, Testing and Beyond. And what they say here that they're gonna test in January to polish and refine Season 2 content, validating changes and making final tuning adjustments ahead of the launch while continuing to apply what we learn as we evolve the experience. And basically what they're gonna do is adding this map, which it calls Contaminated. As you can see, we already have the snipers campers here. I understand it's going to be a bigger map. I'm not sure. I'm not going to test the map during the Battlefield Labs. I'm not invited as a content creator, and I'm not going to test it out as a normal player just because. But yeah, you can have an idea about what the map will be like just from this picture, because you have the mountains here, which, to be fair, if you look at this map here and this peak of the mountains, you would definitely think that it's maybe a map from Battlefield 1. Maybe? It kind of feels like Monte Grappa. Including, I see some military bunkers or hangars, or, I mean, if you watch down here, you have like a plane that's kind of getting out, so it's a hangar for planes. And maybe it's like connected between, I got no idea. But yeah, this is the first map they're gonna test, and they're gonna do it in the Streamlabs. In the Battlefield Labs. I was thinking on my streaming, whatever. And what they say is that it's a classic Battlefield, such as Quentin Scar from Battlefield 1 and Aras from Battlefield 5. And it kind of falls between Eastwood and Mirak Valley. It's like a combination between the 2 maps. Okay, and they say is the size. Also, alongside Season 2 map testing, they will also include a handful additional gameplay focused tests, and including testing of the Little Bird. So people did cry about Little Bird not being present in Battlefield 6, and there we go, we got it as a test already. Maybe it's gonna be more, I don't know, maybe the control is going to be better than the heavy attack helicopter, which it's a little bit weird. I don't know. It's control doesn't feel, or maybe the gun, I don't know, the dogfights don't feel properly with the attack helicopter. Also for the jets, they did some changes for the jets with the last patch. Didn't manage to fly a jet yet, but they said they make it better. We're gonna see. And what else? On the horizon, they're gonna explore tests across aircraft and vehicle combat system, include initial testing of aircraft radar, an important part of the aircraft gameplay experience, and a system we're actively evaluating as part of the future air combat improvement. So yeah, okay. They want to improve I guess they realize that air combat is actually bad. So I guess they try to improve that too. In parallel, we are exploring a tuning package focused on rocket and vehicle interaction, including early adjustments to weapons such as RPGs and TOW launchers, as well as vehicle handling consideration when countering rockets. Definitely they will try to improve the vehicles. I understand that people is not happy with the vehicles. in Battlefield 6. They did it a way better job with Battlefield 4, even with Battlefield 5. And I think they realized they didn't do great with this game, so you're definitely gonna try to fix that. And this is what they try to do here. Now we have the lead producer, David Sirland. I wonder if Zampilla will have a nice successor, because he kind of saved the franchise. I mean, he kind of like switched from going, you know, as a drowning ship to a floating ship, but it's like between, not really drowning, not really floating, you know? It's kind of like between right now. So I wonder what the leader will be like. We're gonna see. This work includes a number of changes currently in development, improvements planned to arrive early in Season 2, and additional more impactful updates in the coming months. Battlefield Labs will help us test, iterate, and validate these improvements as the progress, including scenarios where the players may be eliminated after reaching cover. Well, yeah, this is a problem still in this game. You try to reach cover, you get into the cover, you die. The bullets magically follow you to the corner and you die. So, yeah. Often referred to death behind cover or desync related behavior. So they tried to fix that, which is interesting to see if they ever gonna make it. I mean, okay. We also have plans to bring a fan favorite map from Battlefield 4 into Battlefield Labs prior to give it alive in a future season, Golmund Railway. Golmund Railway is an infantry player, you're gonna hate it. I mean, that was the way it was in Battlefield 4. You're gonna hate it. It's full of tanks, it's full of planes. In Battlefield 4, the planes included was nasty because you were having the JDOM on the attack plane, you're having the JIT covering the attack plane. It was LAVs, it was multi-tanks, it was the little birds. It was literally a place where you fight with vehicles. That's pretty much it. And some snipers here and there camping and trying to do sniping shots. But if you didn't enjoy that kind of chaos with the vehicles, Golmund Railway, I don't see it successful if it doesn't go well, and especially if they don't improve the mechanics on planes, tanks, and everything else that it's about the vehicle combat. So they really need to address the vehicle combat, so I understand why they're planning to test more. But yeah, that is gonna be largest map of Battlefield 6 to date, giving us opportunity to expand gameplay on large scale. We bring in Golmund into Battlefield Labs early, as this will be a multi-session project. For Labs, we want to test changes such as larger flight space, increased cover from aircraft, and other adjustments as the map evolves over time. We'll share more details, and yeah, then they switched to Battlefield Battle Royale solo testing. I don't know why solo was not in the game since day one. It should have been solo, duo, and quads. Like from the beginning, it should have been that. Now they're testing that. If they put solo, I might play maybe more Red Sig from time to time. Give it a few matches and see how it is. Usually solo, compared to other games, is very, very, very campy. Like, it's silence, it's dead silence, and you have all kinds of guys that is just creeping on you from the distance and they don't attack you. Or in case of the Firestorm, comparing that you know, the Battle Royale from Battlefield 5, you got the guys that was like teaming up together, joining in the same lobby, and just, I don't know, stalking people on the map because they were teaming up. And solo didn't feel solo anymore. It feels like a toxic environment. So we're gonna see how that is gonna roll out, you know. We're gonna see how that is gonna be like is a solo experience. I'm kind of curious about that. This work is focused on understanding where solo play can be best fit within the broader Battlefield Royale roster. I would say maybe it would be cool to change the name. I don't know. Just make it from Red Sick. Make it better. I don't know. Make it Green Sick. I don't know. Blue Sick. Change the color. I don't know. Do something to it. I think the name is also bad. Whatever. Maybe that is not that important. These tests are part of the ongoing effort to make informed decision about the battle royale, its structure and percent over time. Maybe they will put some more stuff into this Red Sick. Right now it's kind of basic, and I think even the implementation of the vehicles is not that well. They kind of do it the way they did it in Firestorm, when you try to open a bunker and pull out a tank from there. But it was having gas, so you could have like run out of gas. It was having limited ammunition. They have limited ammunition here, but not gas. And I feel it's well spread it. I mean, you can encounter multiple vehicles on the map instead of like one tank like you used to in Firestorm. It should be like a rare item. This is what I'm trying to say, not like all over the map item. So yeah, we're gonna see if they're gonna do something about that. Would be approach to goal, learning of validation. Yeah, get involved. We're looking forward to getting back to Battlefield Labs. So yeah, if you are invited, get involved. I don't know if it matters, but I feel I was part of the Battlefield Labs in the first tests, and I did say my opinions when you get those surveys, you know? And I think if they go on a way, they do that way. I don't know. I feel that your feedback is not that important, to be fair. What they do with this Battlefield Labs, in my honest opinion, is that they test the stability of whatever they have is built or already. You know, you have a build for the map. They already don't give you the last build when you test it out. So when you test in Battlefield Labs, it's like an old build. And when you complain about specific stuff and you say this is not good, it's like, hey, this is an old build, we got a new one, it's fixed, don't worry about it. So you test something that it's already old usually. And I think what they actually do is like you free testing for them as an unemployee guy, and they probably test the stability, and that's kind of it. I don't think the rest, it's like real feedback, you know? This is how I feel like from my experience that I had with Battlefield Labs on the beginning of this game before they launched it. As a normal player, not as a content creator, because I'm not included in that. I'm not part of that. I'm just like as a whoever player has tested out the Battlefield Labs, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people that test it out because they have millions. And yeah, so yeah, this is what you do with this. It's nice that you are part of it and you test it out. I mean, as an enthusiast, as a fan, yeah, it's cool to, you know, test it out before it's released, but whatever, I'm gonna stop there. And that's kind of it. So that's kind of it. We got the 2 new maps. They say it's 2 new maps, I understand. So this is a new map, and Golmund, it's basically an old map, but is it gonna be like in the normal form of Golmund, that is in BF4? Like they did with this Firestorm from BF3? It's literally kind of 1-to-1 to BF3. If they're gonna do it that way, I think it's gonna be a fail. And it's gonna be another map added to unfavored map, worst map, like, you know, like it happened with Firestorm. But if they're gonna do the right flow on the map, I don't know, on the breakthrough modes, on the maybe on escalation modes. I'm imagining escalation might be a good mode for that map. Maybe it's gonna be interesting. And if they do a remake, a reimagined one, that would be even better, because the way they did it with Iwo Jima in 2042, which was the last map they dropped in the game, 10 out of 10. I mean, that map, from my point of view, was the best map of Battlefield 2042. And it was a reimagined Iwo Jima map from Battlefield 5. If they were bringing Iwo Jima map from Battlefield 5 the way it was 1-to-1, I'm pretty sure it was not working well with 2042. So curious about that one. And also this one, I wonder if they're gonna do it like in 2042, you know, as that map where you have the top of the mountain and you have like some level there you fight, you were jumping down, you have another level, and then you were jumping down the map like on this level on the ground, and you have another side of the map with flags. And the flow on that map was awful. It was, I don't know, I didn't like that map. It was I think it was a Canada map, is it? I think. If they're gonna do it like this way, like multi-levels, and the way you connect the places, it's non-existent like it was in that map. You had like a zip line all the way to the right side, and you needed to walk away and just climb the mountain on the sides of the map. That is gonna be bad flow, and I think it's not gonna play well. But I'm curious how this map is gonna be. As you can see, you have bunkers, or hangar for planes, and you have even in the distance it goes that way. Yeah, curious how this is, but this is the news about the new season 2 maps. What are you thinking? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it enough? I don't know. I think at this point, if it is 2 new maps like this, like I understand it's gonna be like 2 new maps in Golmund, or is like a new map in Golmund. All of this, just this, is not enough for a season, if you ask me. It needs to be 3 new maps minimum, and okay, a rework map from the past. Okay, just to call, you know, the people that was in the past and play Battlefield 4, hey, come here, we got Golmund here, come on, let's come on here, play Golmund here, and then hey, play these 3 new maps. Look at that, it's cool. But 1 new map in Golmund, not enough, my opinion. I mean, it's not gonna bring the people like hyped and hey, let's go, we play Battlefield 6. No, it's not enough if that is what it is. But at least it's something, you know. I would prefer them to just go and put back the DLCs. It was the best experience for Battlefield when the DLCs was on. It was exciting times when the new DLC was dropping. Exciting times. It was like playing a new Battlefield every single time when it was dropping a new DLC. This one map thingy with live service, I don't think it works. It didn't work well in BF5. It didn't. And BF5 had enough. It didn't work well in 2042, and it definitely not gonna work in this game. So maybe mid-season do something about this and maybe change it other way. I don't know. Just make us pay for the maps. It's okay. We want to play more maps, not just 1 map because you give it for free and we got the game, you know. Yeah, that was it with this new infos about Battlefield 6. What do you think about it? Good or not? Leave me a toss down below. See you next time.